Well, very good morning, guys. Welcome to very, very rainy London Heathrow. Excuse me. We are here doing our very first long haul on the SimScott channel using the PMDG 777-300ER extended range. Been flying this for a little bit over the past week, just getting used to it. Still not a pro, as you will see when we get through all the work, but we got people in chat who will help us out. We're live on YouTube and live on Twitch, so do say hello if you are in the chat. ER extra range Latvian straight in there. Useful to have you around, Latvian. Cool. So we're on London Heathrow. We'll take the 777 down to Barbados today, and hopefully the weather will be a little bit nicer than it is on the ground here. We haven't connected to VATSIM just yet, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One is you get tremendous noise from all the other airplanes, even when you're in the cockpit of the 777. It's almost like the door is open, you get to hear everything, which I get there's a bit of realism with it, but we will get things loaded up first before we connect to the network. Not expecting a ton of air traffic control, given it's quite early on a Friday morning in the UK. Probably same as we get over to Barbados, but I'll show you the auto cruise feature of the 777, which basically makes sort of a 9-hour long haul like this turn into about an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is useful. But there's certain, I guess, etiquette things that you probably want to do when on VATSIM when you use auto cruise. One of them is going to be we're probably going to disconnect from VATSIM as we fly over the ocean, and then we'll find a good point to reconnect so that we're not disturbing anyone. A lot of the tracks that are used to fly over, particularly the Atlantic, but just flight paths in general, right? You'll find that if you go into auto cruise, you will catch up very quickly to people who are not using auto cruise and cause too much excitement on the network. So we'll show you how that works as we go in, but let's first of all get ourselves some passengers on board. So I've already requested the data from SimBrief. It's a big old lag. Let's power up the aeroplane. Get the window heat on, battery. Oh, Latvian. I know your love for the Boeing is real. Let's do that, and we will request boarding now. All the people who use 777 so far, you'll probably find that people won't get on your airplane unless you disarm all the doors. We'll open this door here that you see is now open. You want the APU started now. I mean, boarding's going to take a good 15 minutes, so we will we'll do it in a minute, Latvian. But yeah, agreed. I saw something as well, really good stream yesterday from Chewy, who's on Twitch, but he's on YouTube, and you can see his channel. It's really good. Interesting, when they come into taxi, they'll put it to on, and then they'll put it to start as they reach stand, which, you know, all these hints and tips yesterday were very good. I'm just going to click things on. That should be all good. Let's come down here. So, FMC. We are at Heathrow, which is definitely not IILL. Grab the position, and we will request our route from SimBrief. Thanks, Latvian. Absolute. We know that you're in the presence of a Sim Pro here. So it's requesting the route as we speak, and in the meantime, get some baggage on board. Yeah, quite a big fan of the PMDG. You'll see loads of people complaining about the noise of the sounds that it makes. I mean, they're not terrible, they're not amazing, they can be improved, but hey, the actual aircraft itself has had a number of updates since it was released. I was getting a few freezes on the FMC, which I think have been sorted out now, but we will see, right, as we go down towards Barbados, if they have. So, let's load our route in. Just to get... So... departing... Oh, 1 second. So if you go in here and your departure is not there, another SimScott tip here, go back into route, hit activate, execute, come back in, and it should all be in there, so you just have to make sure you hit activate. So we're going on the Gogsy 2 Golf departure of 27 left, and when we get to Grantley Adams in the Caribbean, we've got 09. There are a couple of transitions which we'll look at as we get closer. Our plan, guys, is that we'll use auto cruise basically towards top of descent, and then once we get to top of descent, probably about 45 minutes before we land, we'll go into normal speed, and we'll connect back to the network. That way you can fly long haul, but it's a little less complicated than sitting at your computer for 9 hours. Works pretty well over the Atlantic because there's not usually a lot of controllers on. I imagine if you're crossing, say, the United States, you need to be a bit more careful about when you choose to log on and when you choose not to. Let's move. Look at this gold stand. Performance tool. So this is not at the moment connected into. Let me pass my seat, please. Oh, no. Let me reset that. There we go. So you can see the passengers boarding in the background. Leave that door open. So it's not at the moment integrated with GSX in that everyone boarding the plane in the back there is not having any impact on our weight and balance. It's already been put in via the FMC when it loaded the information in. So we input the weather, we'll calculate our takeoff performance. Come in here, zero fuel weight, click this button, accept. Bus limit. So we're going to do derated takeoff, and our cell temp is 42. Flaps 5, and what set these takeoff speeds? So 175, and that's all done. If you want to move your little iPad around, you can put it here, or you can put it up where that. You can see that little outline of a sticky thing right there, and it goes there. So B2 175. Our departure in terms of Gogsy, basic straight ahead. We've got a restriction of 6,000, so we'll put that in to begin with, and then we can always climb when there's no around us. So 6,000, runway heading 270. So yeah, welcome everyone. We're just getting the plane set up at the moment. Welcome if you're on Twitch, welcome if you're on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are having a good Friday. Pretty miserable weather outside, though it's clearing up a little bit at Heathrow. Looking out my SimScott window, doesn't look as good outside, and I'm quite far away from Heathrow, but it's a nice looking airplane. This model I think is from Atarium on FlightSim.2 or Teal. Make sure you check it out. Without these guys, we would not have the orbit we have. So, put the flight directors on, and even when you're on stand, you can do LNAV, RNAV, and RTO. Just remember that yellow means we've got fuel in the center. So we get the pumps on. Is there anything else that I forgot to do? Let's get the seatbelts to on. Go smoking to auto. Good, emergency lights, and so will come on. As and when expected. As you can see, rear loading of cargo is complete. What I've found with the 777 and GSX is that the cargo goes on pretty quickly, right? It's also realistic. Cargo's on really quickly, and it's then, unfortunately, the passengers take a wee while to board. You can see, though, just how cool this interior is that it's been put together. In the BA colours, obviously. Business class up front. Don't think we got first class. More business class. Where we usually sit? Back of the bus. Big old aeroplane though. Hence why it's taking ages for everyone to get on board. Some of the sounds though are a little bit too exciting. So yeah. Have a look. Departure. Just check we've got the right legs in here. So D55G, D581, D60 mic, SAM33 and SAM30. Yeah, I think GOGSE. And we're all at 6,000 feet constraints. That's all good. In terms of our taxi out, so we're on the end here, we'll push out and go out via Bravo. Taxi via Alpha, I suspect, down to runway 2 on left. Connect to the network and just see how loud it is. Probably very loud. Oh, there might be no one around. There's a couple of people. Yeah, it's not too bad. So, while we're on the ground, let's grab our ASUS. That's 10%. Right. That'll come to us and then we can disorient. So, comes up on the screen here. If you want to get rid of it, you can hit cancel. Go down here into so new messages I could have used. If you go to manager and go to review, I think. Light info uplinks. Here we go. Normally you can go to new messages. So departure runway 27 left, running condition, transition level, flight level 750, love that. Nav, transition altitude 7500. I just want to go to FMC comms, descent forecast low while we're here. So winds 190 at 9, very bit, not too bad. Visibility, light rain, broken at 600 feet, so we're going to go straight into cloud. Temperatures 15, dew point 14, QNH is 1206, which is fine. Departing aircraft, make initial contact on frequency 118505. Now, that would assume there's a controller on, but there is not, so we'll go to Unicom. Cool. I don't think we have the option to print at the moment on the card 777. H is 1206, so let's go, yeah. version over there. Interesting, looks like someone just landed on 27 left. We'll see as we go out what the right runway is. How loud it is. It will get quiet once you go through this. Come down here, we've got all our radios, weather, radar, and our transponder, which we'll set to 2000. Keep that as neutral. Go to transponder because we're on the ground. Oh, nice one landing. Put it on the old Starbucks television when you're there. Spread the SimScope world. So, checklist we've already need to go through. So, pre-flight oxygen. I mean, we can check it if we want. It's over here. Yeah, I thought it might be. What we'll do, we'll disconnect from the network for the moment. And we'll connect back when we're ready to close the doors and everything. Hopefully that's better lap view. Flight deck door closed and locked we will do now. It's a bit annoying with the old V-pilot noises that come through, you know, get that it's noisy. Iced coffee on a rainy day. You're a brave man, Latvian, a brave man. So MCP, we've set up, we've got the 175 which matches V2, 6000 and the runway heading is all in there. Takeoff speed we've done, CD pre-flight. Trim, if we can trim just now, so we need 5 units. That's 5. That's in takeoff briefing we've done. Put the beacon on when we're ready to depart. Just get ourselves set up for that. .22 decimal 8 is what we'll go for Unicon. It's starting to brighten up in London. Might not be too bad a departure. I say you are all very welcome if you're new to the channel. We've got Discord that you can come and chat to us in. It's in the description. Give it a little like. It helps us battle the algorithms on YouTube. And if you really like it, you can subscribe as well. Not compulsory though. Just happy to have you guys here. See the size of the old GEs. Rumour had it that if you really wanted to, you could fit a whole 737 in there. Sounds crazy. A whole 737 in that engine. Some of the ground sounds are spot on with the PMDG. If you've ever flown a 777, then you'll recognise that whine as things are going on in the background. Hopefully the stream quality is good, guys, but do shout if anything goes wrong. So we'll just get the passengers boarded on. There she is, greeting everyone. Great. Imagine you can like use this. Got Wi-Fi, got all the mod cons, guys. All the mod cons as we go down to Barbados. We'll have a little look at our route. We're going to be flying over a lot of ocean, but the 777 is rated for ETOPS, so extended. Does ETOPS stand for Latvian? You'll be able to put it in the chat. How it's extended, basically extended twin operations, isn't it? Because it's only 2 engines. So basically you have to be, I think, within 3 hours of an airport, which is what this is trying to show. So I think the bigger ring here is our 3-hour window, which would kind of make sense. And then these are the airports that we can stop at if we really needed to on the way. So LAST, LPA. Get some weather. Doesn't look too bad. There's a front above Heathrow. Front's over here, but our route is going to take us away from that. And I think all the weather in the Caribbean's a little bit better. You can see there's a few elements here, but actually Barbados looks like it is not too bad. Get the winds. And these are different flight levels. Flight level 390, 340 and 300. Right, boarding complete, everyone. Very exciting. Okay, so we'll jump back into the cockpit. And first thing we're going to do is bring our iPad here, and what we'll do is close all the doors. As you can see here. Arm all the doors, and hopefully now when we connect to the network it should be a little quieter. Sort of. No. Is it because I've got my door open here? That's so loud. Ah. Tell you what we can do.
Future to be bad. 510 USA with a flight of 360.
Turn that down a little bit for the moment. It's pretty loud, isn't it? Curious what it's going to cause again. So, it's not quite so realistic. It's literally just the smart 777 heaven. Back. Might be able to without hitting that person, but it doesn't look like it's a massive wingspan. We'll try. So GSX. Departure. That seems to make it a lot quieter. Don't really understand why. But Who knows? Anyway, let's get out of here, guys. Let's get on our way to Barbados. Get a taxi chart up, just so we know where we are. Stand 538, which is yep.
Diesel traffic at MS52 is back at 23 right, correction 27 right, diesel traffic.
So we're going to push back into the alley. There's a couple of things you need to do. So parking brake I've just turned on. It also will not push if, I'll show you we want to face south. So even if I release the parking brake, it won't push at the moment. And the reason for that, which can catch people out, is we go to ground connections. First of all, we want to release ground power. And we also want to remove the chocks, but before we do that, we will lethal traffic, Speedball 185 is pushing Snap 538 into Bravo, lethal traffic. So we're just making a call. Let's remove the chocks. And away we go. Right guys. So, starting the engines on the 777 is easy. Good start. Dump some fuel in. And we're on our way to sunnier climates, guys.
Runway 27 right clear.
A little bit worried about getting near the 787, but we'll be alright, I reckon. We stop our push before we get near them.
Diesel traffic, Super 427 on short final, 27 right.
Oh, that's engine 2 started, engine number 1. Loads of clearance to that 787 leg. Thanks for the lights, guys. Always appreciated. So, good engine start on both. Let's connect GTX. So we need flats 5, which is here. You pick the flaps on the old 777. Aha! Latvian is now supercharged with his coffee. So, head down flat 5. Issue some hydraulic pressure. Time to watch me taxi. This could be interesting. Before taxi, checklist. Anti-ice, we don't need. Recall. Oh, good. TCAS off, which we'll do as we get towards runway. Flight controls are all good. Ground equipment is clear. And our next one is going to be before takeoff, which is fast.
Super 47 has vacated to the right and will be taxed into stand 508 via Alpha. Heathrow traffic.
There's a man with a little flag. Oh, good. So, you can turn the APU off now. You see it goes into APU cooldown, seatbelt signs are on. Motorbike RTO is what we want. So, get the brakes off. Introducing a little power. Heathrow traffic, speed warning 5, taxiing via Bravo Alpha to boarding point November 3, runway 27 left, Heathrow traffic. So, don't need the full length of the runway, we'll go to November 3, which is down here. So, you don't want to rush it when you're taxiing something that is big. Just get the taxi lights on, don't want to forget those. A B-sealed 777. So again, not my knowledge of the 777, but something I saw on the stream yesterday. You want to wait for, if you're making a 90-degree turn, for basically the yellow line or whatever line you're following to come into this back window here. We will see if that works. That's just the cabin ready noise. Lovely. So, let's see if this works as a tip. Basically want to make sure we get
1050 radio check, please.
5x5.
5. Cheers, guys.
That's all worked. Gonna make our way out onto Alpha, which is over here. Wiggling our way towards the runway. While we're here, put on our weather radar and terrain. Nice one, straight line so we can taxi a little bit quicker. It's on the weather radar. There is a little bit of weather out here.
Behind us, we will push on Alpha heading south.
just wake you up. So yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna head out towards the ocean, and then we will use our auto cruise feature to get down, and we'll try and do it 8 times, which should greatly reduce the length of time we're going to be in the air. But it also gives you quite a neat way to do long haul flights if you're short on time. Plus I don't think you want to watch a stream for 9 hours. As much fun as that would be, and your days would be taken up. It'd be a long time to sit here for you and for me. Quite like this view on the ground. In the air it's not amazing because you don't actually get to see very much, but I've sat in this seat before on a 777. Great. Pretty quiet Heathrow. Yeah, welcome on. Whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, great to have you here. So we're about 20 knots. Don't want to go much faster than that.
Traffic speed were 9 heavy, pushing button and 239 metro traffic.
And the reason for that is just if you need to make a turn or a sudden stop at some point. It's better you got a little bit of speed that you can bleed off pretty quickly.
Traffic Virgin to Quebec, 7556, pushing start, facing south on Charlie Heathrow.
A lot of long hauls going out of Heathrow today. Yeah, I guess like using the auto cruise feature, some people say it takes away from the realism. I don't really mind that. But you have to be careful if you're on VATSIM. So we're on VATSIM at the moment, and we would not use it in congested, built-up areas. The VATSIM rules, I guess, code of conduct, does say you can use it. If there's a controller, you have to ask permission. And they can decline it, or they can ask you to go back to normal speed. So just be careful if you're going to use it. What my sort of way of using it is, we'll actually disconnect from VATSIM and fly off the network, and then log back on again, but we wouldn't log back on if there was, say, a controller online and we were in his airspace, because you don't want to just jump back in while he's trying to do, or she is trying to do things. So something you have to be aware of is just where you are in relation to controlled airspace. If people are online, making sure that you're not disrupting anything, but otherwise works quite well. Don't know what time it'll be when we get into Barbados. I think it'll be there sort of early afternoon, so we should get some good views of the Caribbean. Anyway, this is November 3, which is where we said we were going to go from. So again, want to slow down. It's a pretty much a crawl here. Let's have a little look out the window. So when the airline gets into here, start our turn. Big old aircraft. Cool. So, let's just check our checklist for pre-takeoff. before takeoff, flaps 5, and that's all. Get our landing lights on, strobes can come on, TCAS goes to TARA. Try saying that. There we go. Heathrow traffic, speedbird 185, lining up runway 27 left for immediate departure. Heathrow traffic. Cool, so we're good to go. Start the chrome. Bit of rain. Be nice to get off here, guys. So yeah, let's go. Spool up, Toga. Get the raindrops. Get a vibration as well. Pretty mucky day at Heathrow.
Heathrow traffic would expect
V1.
Ah, we'll rotate. Used up a lot of runway there. Gear comes up.
Heathrow traffic.
Nice little departure. Not too bad wind-wise or turbulence at the moment. Let's get the nose down, following the flight director, or hand flying this at the moment. Skills. Look at that. Oh, looks like a real day. Very cool. Flaps can come up. Last flaps 5. Push the nose down as we build up some speed. And we'll stick in the autopilot. Have a little look out the window, guys. That wasn't a bad departure.
Heathrow traffic, speedbird 3902 or Romeo pushback, stand 511 Heathrow.
Bring the flaps up. That familiar rumble. Nice one. Nice stay out the front of the airplane. So, we're following the Gogsy departure, which is here. And then we'll take a left turn soon.
Traffic, speedbird 90 at the back closing point, November 3 via Kilo, Bravo, Lima, and Alpha. Speedbird, 8.
Bit of weather ahead. Oh, we take a left turn into that weather over there. Sure, we'll be fine. What could go wrong, guys? Have to take off, landing gear up, flaps are up, and then we get into descent after that. So yeah, all good. So we've got this constraint, and we can use the data 6000 to GOGSI, but there's nothing it looks like ahead of us. And there's very little ahead of us. So we've got our initial is 340, and I'm going to step climb up to 360. But let's up to 340. Put to VNav. So you can see the constraint 6000. If I hit that button, press it in, you got GOGSI at 6000. If I just want to clear that constraint, I can hit that button again. But again, something I learned on the stream yesterday is if you've got lots of these constraints, and again, big shout out to Chewy who put this together. This is not my flying at all. If you hit climb direct, execute, it just clears out all the constraints, and away we go. That's very clever. Weather that we're climbing through. Up and neck. Look at this weather ahead of us. Good standard pressures. Just above the transition level. So you can see the weather radar is picking up this show over here. Be 10,000. Here we go. Landing lights, runway, and cancel lights. Sort of just skirting the edge of that cloud. Pretty cool how the weather radars pick that up though. By that. Let's turn down some of the sounds from the airplane. So yeah, we're on track now. Past GOGSI, so we close that. You can see we fly basically out of here Josma, and then Gatli, and then the Moko is basically where we start to use our coordinates and where we'd enter the NAT tracks. NAT tracks? Sorry, the tracks across the line. Excuse me. And going through some cloud. Get the seatbelt sign on just in case it's a little choppy. Sim's looking, I would say it really good, but some of that cloud right there is awesome. So here we are in the darkness of the clouds. How's it for the passengers? Not too bad. Starting to poke our way through the tops here and into more clouds. It's all very smooth in terms of departure. No air traffic control on at the moment, which makes things a little bit easier. Zero difference. Hi Mabel. Maybe don't understand your comment, but cool. I don't know what that means, Mabel. Sorry, has to be English in the channel. Anywho. Keep climbing, guys. Up to our cruise level 340. It's a great livery. Look at this. It's at the back. I'm pretty sure, is it for takeoff and landing? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if this works. Is it gonna work? Is that a quick spot? Pretty sure for takeoff and landing you can the curtains close. Anyway, look at that. We burst through the clouds. Always something above the clouds. Seatbelts. Should probably come off now. into auto. Now, if we were going, we had, let's say, a traffic control on, we'd probably be going in here at the moment, set, and doing our oceanic clearance request. Bring all this in, any remarks, and we'll be going over to them, but there is nobody on, I think, at the moment, so it's just us. Just flying across the southern coast of the UK. Right guys, let's when we get to top of climb we'll show you the auto cruise feature. Then we'll stick some music on and we'll get ourselves over to Barbados. Pretty quiet in the back here. Hey guys, so we're getting near flight level 340. We do have a step climb built in, which I think is with the renav. So step 2, flight level 360. At the moment, optimum is 336, max 350, so we're recommended 340, which is what we're at the moment. And that step climb is at 41 north, 030 west, which is here, 4130 north. Still a wee bit away on our map. Anyway, as I say, if we're going to go, in essence, up to almost 8 times the sim speed, what I'm going to do first is disconnect from VATSIM, which I've just done. And then your auto cruise is found, you can do it through the FMC, but I do it through here. So click on this auto cruise. Auto step climbs will put us on at the moment, so the aircraft will do that for us, and it'll probably pause when it does that so we can check it. Auto time compression, you just click on, close that, and I've done max up to 8 times, and you'll see the sim rate will increase. So down here we're at 4 times, now we're at 8 times. Here we go. I'm pretty sure PMDG have set themselves up that this basically has been built in to operate efficiently in the sim. It shouldn't impact performance, but let's see. So this is how you want to do long haul. If you are short on time, or you don't want to sit at your PC for a good 9 hours. And you can keep track of where you are using this map. You'll see us zooming across. And we'll just let it do its thing. Stick up some music in the background, guys, and we'll let you enjoy the cruise. So yeah, that's us well underway, guys. We're now zooming over to Barbados at hyper speed, which you can see out the window, but it doesn't look that different, right? Performance is still the same. We're going 8 times the sim speed. But yeah. Going on, you can see the seatbelt signs have come off, but it's still not allowed to smoke, guys. It's very unhealthy. And the reason we've logged off the network is ultimately we'd hit someone. Just being honest, we would hit someone. at these levels, because everyone flies at the same level going over here. See a little bit of weather off to our left hand side, but shit, that does. Some would say this is unrealistic, but it works. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, do ask some questions if you're curious about what's going on or you don't understand, because I definitely did not understand when I first was watching some streamers do this. Hello. As you can see, we just hit some turbulence there. Hammer ourselves down and get ourselves back to 34,000. And it's interesting because when you hit that sort of turbulence, you can see it reverts back to 1 times. So if anything happens, it will drop out of auto cruise, so you can fix it before you continue. Pretty handy. I wonder, it's a good experiment, whether it will shoot back up to 8 times. Yeah, there we go. So it's gone up to 4 times, and now 8 times. So that's pretty handy if something ever goes wrong. guys, I won't interrupt the cruise too much, but you can see coming up we've got another step climb, which we are racing towards, so that's going to take us up to 360. To base step 2, flight level 360 and 150 miles or so, which is bang on that 160 ring. So I think when we get near the step climb, the sim will slow down. Currently doing 8 times. Time is also going 8 times, so we will get there at a later time than what it is in real life. So, coming up to step climb now. Hey, Charming. Good numbers. Why not? So let's see what happens when we get towards the step climb. So sim rate has come down to 1 times. It's now going up to 2 times, and now 4 times. So basically slows down at the step climb and then accelerates back up. It's now going 1 times again. As we climb up to our 36,000 feet. So the climbs are done, it looks like, at 1 times the sim rate, which is good. Needs a bit of control. And then it should, when we get up to 36,000, start to accelerate back to its higher sim rate. We'll monitor it and see what happens. There we go. So, about 1 times, 2 times. And now we're back up to 8 times. So that's how the step climb works. It will sort it out for you. Now, again, if you're on VATSIM, probably do a step climb via CPDLC. Yeah, nice day now outside as we cruise down towards Barbados. We are here in our journey. This is our alternate if we had an engine failure or some sort of emergency. But you are pretty much in the middle of the ocean for all of this. making good progress though. Oh guys, someone's messaged me. Look at that. Chatstreamvirtual.com. Fly with 130 virtual. Oh. Now you get advertising on stream. Who knew? Anyway guys, we're still in the cruise. Just gone past halfway. A little bit of time acceleration. We get the weather as well for Barbados. Was it TB? Send that. Bing bong. So 280. 16 knots. What runway are we expecting? Hopefully runway 9, yeah. So it's basically right down this runway, the wind. Landing in department, yeah. ILS and RNAV. VFR. Oh. Grass cutting. Cool. Oh, nice one. There's actually air traffic control on mine in Barbados. Just might get some victors. That'd be pretty cool. See another step climb has come in. Going up to level 380, which is recommended here. Nice, and we're getting closer and closer to Barbados now. See our top of descent creeping up. Nice. Nice one going. So yeah, we're coming down nicely. I think we'll probably stay off VATSIM just to make sure we can expedite our descent into Barbados, Grantley Adams, and see when we come in. It's pretty simple. Try and get off by Echo or Foxtrot. Go over to the tower here. There's no stars or anything like that coming into Barbados, so do a bit of self-vectoring, I think. say, there is a controller online, so you would have to be careful about when you reconnect it. I don't think we will in this instance, but basically this is the line where they're controlling from. Sorry, actually up here. Best. Hey, Lapin. So normally we just slow down here, reconnect, and then get guided in from here, but I think we'll self-vector ourselves. We'll wait till top of descent and then we'll go back to normal speed. Not long. I don't think that we're probably about half an hour away, I reckon. How was your coffee? And did you bring coffees for everyone in the stream? Which at the moment is just you, I think, so yeah. 2 coffees. It's like rocket fuel. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, we're breaking all the stream records today. We'll look at the checklist. Descent. Recall notes. Auto brake was set. Yeah, we'll do that in the descent. Nice. Supersonic in the old 777. Yeah, the PMDG works well at high speeds. Alright, we're getting near top of descent. Let's wind in just 3,000. And that'll just kick us off. So, top of descent reached. Let's go into our auto cruise and we'll turn off cool time conversion. So that's back to 1 times now. So it's as simple as that, guys, if you want to do that on one of your long hauls. You can see the actual local time's 5:41. We're expecting to land about 25 minutes time. Yeah, Mitchell. I didn't get the MD-11, fortunately, Latvian. Maybe over the weekend. Nice one, Mitchell. Welcome to the stream. Don't think we've seen you before, but you are super welcome. Now, Latvian, I didn't get it, but I've seen people stream it. I may get it. I may get it. Still varying the 777, as you'll see when we come into land. Let's look at our init ref. We'll go flaps 30, 140. Settle. Send checklist. Recall. Nothing there. Nice. Auto brake. We'll go with auto brake 3. Landing data we've just done. And approach briefing. Let's just check. We've got the ASUS Zulu, which I think we'll just self-vector for. Let's go. There we go. Let's just check our links. Nice one, Mitchell. You are more than welcome to be here. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, afternoon in the UK. Still, if we'd done this in real time, it would have been here right to the evening. Anyway, let's have a little look. We've got... So, interestingly, I think what we'll do... Let's do iOS and we'll go via Benuk. Do that. I kind of want to go Benuk up here because I don't want to go over the top of the airport. Let's go into plan. So let's step through. Yeah, there we go. Basically we'll go from Ursik to Benuk and then land. So that works well. Happy with that. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Approach briefing is complete. Keep the music on until we're near finals. Bit of chop as we descend, bit of turbulence, but not too bad. The wing is not flapping around as much as it could do. Actually, I want to be very careful. It shows you just like when you're flying over the ocean, just really how little there is out there for you to, if something goes wrong. It's pretty isolating, right? But we can see in the distance an island. How are you, Mitchell? Flying the plane or as a passenger? I went when I was way younger down to Barbados, and yeah, it would have been nice if it was quicker. I'm sure Concorde used to go down to Barbados, right? But didn't get a ride on that, unfortunately. jump in and make sure nothing's happening crazy in the cockpit. No, we're all good. You can see we're quite high on profile though. 3,000 feet. Just let the airplane try and do its thing at the moment. If we need to add some flaps, do some self-vectoring. So there is Barbados in front of us. Ah, nice one, Mitchell. Cool. Never done gliding. Heard it is good for rudder control, which is abysmal in my PA-28. But yeah, that's cool. Aviation runs in the family, Mitchell. Yeah, I've heard it's very peaceful gliding. You can stay up there for hours as well. Always get warned by Farnborough about the gliding sites. Stay well clear of them, and the launch winch, which can take off a wing very quickly, but it's a great hobby. All right, so we're still pretty high on profile. Let's dump in some of these massive speed brakes. There they are. See if we can just get ourselves a little bit more on profile. What I'm looking at is just here, these numbers here. This is how much we are above. Speed brake is extended. It's just increasing our descent rate. Yeah, get that, Mitchell. I think anything in aviation is expensive, right? And if you don't get the weather, you're going to pay people. But it's a nice way to spend life. Like, whenever I'm down at the airfield, it's just very, very relaxed. Especially in the summer when it's a nice day. Sit on the grass, watch the world go by, watch some planes. It's a very, very special place. Hey, coming back into profile a little bit here. See, we're careering towards the ground now. Like in the PMDG, this the engine sort of vibration. Big old engines, right. Getting near to our profile again. I'll bring the speed brake in and see if it actually does what it should do. Let's put that in again. Wow, that's a lot of money, Mitchell. It's crazy how prohibitive it is to get into aviation. And I know there's bonds and all that good stuff, but still eats away, and there's no guarantee you're going to get that money back, unfortunately. But if he's passionate about it, then worth it, right? So let's grab the altimeter for Grantley Adams, which we can do by the comm menu. We did it once before, but we'll do it again. TB, PB. Flight information. ATIS request. Send. Now, the reason that won't work is we're not connected to the network. UVPV. It's 1013. Oh no, it did come back. Look at that. (1012) is the altimeter. That. And our minimums for the we're doing Zulu, aren't we? Is still about 200 feet. So 369 on the altimeter. Yeah, well, when he's flying you around the world, you can ask him to upgrade you. It's all about investment, Mitchell, all about investment. And reminding them every Christmas that you that investment needs to be paid at some point. Stand 11, see if we can get into Grantley Adams here. I think I say too small, but look at that. Ugh, we're still really high on profile. Look at that. 4,000 feet above profile. Not good news, guys. Let's do some self-etching. I'll just turn the music down as well, I'll turn off actually. Just so we get the full experience of the 777. So the green semicircle shows where we're going to level off at, which is Bennock. There is the island itself. The airport's on this south side of the island down here. Now the question is, are we going to crash this airplane? We won't crash it, but I'm sure we will probably land it horrendously. Speed brake's still out. We're just getting to our there we go. Continue the descent. Alright, with that caution, don't mind the speed brakes extended. So, let's get the taxi light on, seat belts on, landing lights on, everything on. Let's go through 10,000 feet soon. Yeah, we'll move from standard pressure to the local pressure. Okie dokie. Still 2,000 feet above profile, but we're getting down. Get some good views of the island. Oh, what I'd give to be there at the moment. I don't know. Just had a hurricane go through, so maybe not. It's quite a slippery aircraft, hence descents are, yeah, not as simple as they look. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock local time. Yeah, that's how the simulation rate works. It's a great thing. Cabin is ready for landing. Start to slow down. Let's just do a bit of manual vectoring here, just to lose some height. Stand 9. It says ramp J, but I don't think that's true. Stand 22 and 23 are miles away. Do stand 9. Oh, get away. Flight level change just to bring us down. And we can start turn towards the ILS. Oh look, it's our shadow. Nice one, so we're just going around. Nicely onto track. Modern speed brakes. Slow down to about 200 knots. Yeah, because we're at the flaps, past flaps up, we can get our first stage of flapping. Just close the angle slightly from an inset perspective. You can see the localizer diamond coming in. See the vertical iOS coming in. Flux 5 or flux? Yeah, flux 5. Arm approach. Love how they get the white caps in the sea. See the runway in the distance? Right down there. You got about 10 miles to run. That's this intercepted glide slope. Landing gear down. Starts the airplane right down now.
2500.
And let's just check our VREF speed is good. So 140, we'll do 145, so VREF plus 5. Getting bounced around a little bit. Another stage of flaps. See just how big these flaps are as we come in over the beaches. It's interesting how there's no DME here, but you can see the runway here, so it's about 5 to go. So we'll drop our speed right back to the 145 and go full flat. It's a big old airplane. Okay, we'll have flight. So just using the auto throttle at the moment. Not manipulating throttles myself. A little bit low on profile. Got the point back on.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
And we'll continue. It's pretty windy, is what I'm going to blame it on. If we don't get a good landing.
100. 50. 30, 20, 10.
Oh, and we're down, but that was hard. Welcome to Barbados, everyone. You made it. So that is how you do long haul with auto cruise and time compression. So hopefully it's really useful, guys. If not, well, at least you had some nice music to listen to. We'll start the APU on the ground. Tidy the airplane up a little bit. So landing lights can come off. Take off the runway turning lights. Strobes off. Beacon stays on. Turn the APU on. And then we want to get over to stand 9, which should be just to our left in theory. Yeah, there we go. Super, guys, we'll get parts up. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Doing the first SimScope 185 long haul. Turn the weather radar off so we don't cook anyone. And terrain radar can come off as well. Go to TARA over here. Sorry, just a transponder. Get ourselves parts up. And we'll get the passengers off. I'll leave you to watch that. If you have enjoyed it, do give it a like, as I say. Subscribe, look at our Discord if you want to join and have a chat in there. There's a few of us in there. Talk about aviation, talk about flight sim, we'll do Explain 12. You're always more than welcome. But otherwise, a big thank you from me, guys. Much appreciated if you sat through all of that. Cheers, Mitchell. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Parking brake comes on, and we'll kill the engines. Gotta go quiet really quickly. Crumbs. Beacon light can come off. Nav lights off. Get some deboarding. Get some ground power, door management. Disarm all. Open, 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 open. Let's see how many. Yeah, we're getting quite a few in. And that. So again, when deboarding, have to open up all the cargo doors from the cockpit. Anyway, guys, we'll leave you here, and we will catch up soon. Thanks for joining the stream.